Greetings and salutations. We back again. Divine Masculine's Karmic situation. Apologize for the delay. Tried to do them yesterday. I just did not have time to do it at my gig. Like I say, it ain't even a gig no more. It's a career at this point. So if you didn't know, I do run a community center. I co-founded. My mother's taking off. It's just growing every day. So that's where most of my time goes to, you know what I'm saying? Some real ministry. You know, one thing as I get to spread out. You know, for a while I thought this was this is my ministry, you know what I'm saying? Because it's LLE.LLC. At the end of the day, this is my dream, my company, you know what I mean? My vision, so to speak. But at the same time, you know, this career has really opened my eyes to what ministry really means. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to minister. I ain't here to entertain. I ain't here to fit nobody box. I ain't here, like I say, to cater to none of y'all. I ain't here to sugarcoat nothing. I'm not here to reassure nothing. I ain't here to enable anything. You know what I'm saying? This is my ministry. You know what I'm saying? And I would think people who view these type of channels and these type of readings, like I would think you're on these platforms, on these channels to find substance, number one, and to find something that's gonna help you get on your path and your purpose. Like I say, since day one, since January 2nd, 2018, when I started this channel, path, purpose, divine accountability, God, your divine counterpart. This is all I've been preaching. You know what I'm saying? We're going into season 4 next year, 2021. It's imperative. That's why I talk about the same stuff. That's why I always reiterate on the same energy, because that's what matters. Ministry. Like, what does ministry mean to you? What does purpose mean to you? What does path mean to you? There's so many kids that can use help. Whether that's feeding them, mentoring them, tutoring them, just being a structured adult or a model citizen for the younger generation to look at and want to be like. It's too many homeless people out here, people. There's too many people that need our help and our assistance for us to, I don't know, make this social experience, because that's really it is. It ain't even a spiritual experience with this shit. It's a social thing. You know, we cannot get off track of what truly matters and what don't. There's too many distractions out here. I see it myself. There's too many distractions out here. There's a lot of shit out here that'll take you away from ministry. There's a lot of stuff out here that'll take you away from purpose. You know, it's about what matters and what don't. What matters is the kingdom. God got too much work out here for us to be doing. It's only 28% divines. Okay, so we gotta do it. We gotta get out here and find our path. We gotta get out here and find our purpose. We gotta get out here and utilize our twin flame demo. Dude, at this point with me, you cannot romanticize your twin flame shit. Look at it as spiritual boot camp. Look at it as karma. Not karmic shit. It's the difference between karmic shit and karma. Even the vines go through karma. Karmic shit is completely different. Let's give it this message. First message in this reading, masculine. We got the 8 of Wands. This is communication, which is 80% nonverbal. That means 20% of the time you just talking. Saying what you're capable of, what you can do, your potential. Shit you say you doing. Shit you claim you doing. Things you claim you've done. Shit you said you did already. Okay? Actions is cool. I mean, words is cool, but it's about them actions. 80% of the time, when it comes to communication, it's what you're doing. It's what you're doing. A kid can lie and say they did their work. Mom, I done my work. Can I play the game now? Can I watch TV now? They ain't did no work. Unless you went and seen that they actually did the work and you then they're clear for them to do whatever they want. People just gonna do whatever they want. People cut corners and half-ass a lot. That's the reason why the world is as fucked up as it is, because of half-assing. What are wands? Actions, behavior. Things you're doing, things you've done. Not shit you finna do because it don't mean a damn thing. It ain't what you say no more. It's your actions. I told you. Going into 221. Actions and your words gotta be hand in hand. I can't just take your word. I can't just take your actions either. I need actions and your words. The motherfuckers need to coexist. The motherfuckers need to be one. That's more valuable than anything you have, any pinnacle in your possession. Your word and your actions mean more than what you feeling. Fuck how you feel. Ain't about how you feel. Like I say, you in a good position, you got a nice home. If you ain't in a position to open your doors up to the less fortunate, then create a place for the less fortunate to have doors. You know what I'm saying? You raised some good children. All your children are successful. And then you call yourself opening up a daycare or opening up a community center. You already did right by your children. You can do right by the neighborhood's children. Their parents might not be nothing. Might not even, want them to learn. Might not want the best for them. You can be that person to change this child's life, to change this man's life, to change this woman's life. There's too many people out here that need help, okay, for you to do nothing. Clarifying the Eight of Wands, your actions and your words that need to mean something. We got the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is distractions, a third party, or family. Being all talk, no bark. All bark, no bite. All talk, no action and shit like that. That's just distraction. You're distracting yourself by being disillusioned, thinking you capable of doing shit that you're not doing, or going out here saying you doing stuff that you ain't doing. It's like you pay for your kids to go to college and your sister or brother who ain't good for nothing run around here claiming that they doing stuff for your child as if number one, they got the means to do it, and number two, that they actually doing that shit. It's like somebody trying to take credit for your invention, somebody trying to take credit for your work. They're obviously distracted. When you're dealing with a delusional person, when you're dealing with, like I say, a person that believe they own lies, just a person who don't get it. You know what I mean? They're distracted. And the only reason you're distracted because you're not headed in the right direction. It's only one right way, and that's up. What's up? God is what's up. You don't know God. You're going away from God. If God ain't even part of the equation, God should be in every facet of your life. I ain't saying be no monk. I ain't saying be no nun. I ain't saying be, you know what I mean? Just go over extra with the divinity. Like I say, God will take whatever you can give him. He ain't gonna settle with what the fuck you popping over, but doing something helps. At least attempting something helps. Even if you're doing 50%, that's still some percentage right there. It's better than doing nothing, though. This Three of Cups can also be a third party. This is communication. You talking too much to a third party. You in a whole relationship, but you talking to somebody else. Somebody else got your attention. It's like you being in a relationship and all you do is talk to your friend. You don't really talk to your spouse. You don't really talk to your girl. You don't really talk to your whoever you in a relationship with. It's like a person in between y'all. This person ain't in the way. You allow this person to be in the way. Like I ain't really much of a talker. Like I'll cake, but I ain't finna just have unnecessary ass conversations all the time. I think anything that needs to be said is worth eye contact. Fuck a phone, it's worth eye contact. You know what I'm saying? But that's me. Some people, I know a lot of people with a whole bunch of a whole social network of contacts. You in a whole fucking relationship, but it's people that you talk to every fucking day. Like your first call is a person outside of the person you sleeping with. You know what I mean? The person you spend the most time with over the phone ain't the motherfucker you in a romantic situation with. Oh, we just friends. Well, they're a distraction at this point because these words, and like I say, communication is 80% nonverbal. It's the shit you're doing. It ain't what you're saying. It's the actions that's going into talking to all these motherfuckers every day and not talking to the person you need to be talking to building these little ass, meaningless, menial relationships with other people or the whole fucking world, but you can't even have a conversation with your mate, with your son, with your mom. You dig what I'm saying? It's actions at the end of the day. And the third scenario to this third cup is family. These are people who orbit you like satellites do a planet. These are your kids, it's your mother, brothers, people that depend on you. It's too many people that depend on you for you to be putting your time, energy, and resources into anything other than your immediate family or anything other than your current situation. Bottom line, which is more important than all that, we got the Three of Swords. Masculine is going to get to the point where you're going to have to go past the point of no return. Ace of Swords, you know what direction you need to go with your mate. You know what direction you need to go with your son right now. You know what direction you need to go with your daughter right now. You know what direction you need to go with your moms right now, friends right now, your job right now. You know what right way. It's only one right way. You know what it is, and it's all mental, knowing what right way to go. We were all born in the same starting gate. We were all born with the same mind frame. Okay? And that's basically to ascend. The world corrupts you. Your parents can have a hand in it. Your environment can have a hand in it. Circumstances can have a hand in it, but you are the thinker who thinks the thoughts that makes the things. You're the one who creates your own life. You know what you need to do. Mentally, internally, deep down, however you want to put it. Now, if you ain't ready to go in this direction, then get ready. That's all the Two of Swords has ever been. It's pussyfooting around in my deck, or thinking you got options when you don't. There ain't no other option other than what the fuck you should have been doing in the first place. God put you here for a purpose before anything else. You said that shit 2 times. God put you here for a purpose before anything else, masculine. So if you ain't ready to walk this divine path, get ready. If you ain't ready to go all in with your twin yet, get ready. If you ain't ready to get serious with life yet, prepare to get ready. Because it's going to get to the point where you're going to have to go past the point of no return. It's like, you know, us in our younger days, you know, thinking about running away from home. We know what the right way is. That's staying at home, putting up with mom's shit, even though we ain't feeling mom or feeling pops or feeling gramps or granny. But this is our home. This is where we at. We know we young. We know we ain't supposed to be out here in the streets. It's like you ready to run away because whoever guiding you, whoever, you know, raising you, got say so in that. And just because you don't feel like dealing with the guidelines of the house, or you feel like, you know, like the situation with me, my grandma and grandparents was just too churchy. I grew up in a real church household. You know, it was strict. I went to church 5 days a fucking week. That shit was like that till I was 17 years old. I could never get around church. And I ain't saying I hated church. That's where I got most of my divinity from. But at the same time, I didn't want to be there. I was bored of shit. It's mad as hell. Hey, we about to go out of town and go to church. And I just went because I didn't want my grandma going by herself. I'm a big, healthy, young grandson. Hell yeah, I'm going to accompany my grandma to do some God's work, ministry. That's what my grandma was doing. She's a missionary. So she's always on a mission to do work. I hated I had to be her chaperone. Her protector, even though I'm still 15, 16 and shit. But that was part of God's plan. It's a lot of shit I didn't want to do that I had to get past. This Twin Flame demo ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? This divine journey, it's the same shit. Just because you ain't a kid no more don't mean rules don't apply to you. Don't mean you can go out here creating your own rules. Don't mean you can go out here and do whatever you want. Nah, it's always laws and divine structure out here. It's like taking your fucking hat off at church or not coming to church fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It should be rules and regulations, shit you're going to have to get past. You homeless, somebody open their doors up to you, but you can stay in my house, but you can't smoke. You can't have no company. You can't woo, 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 woo. Okay, whatever. Get past that. It's a hater blocking you at every turn. You feel like you can't turn this rock or turn this leaf in life. Okay, get past that shit. This is just the 3 of Swords getting past anything. Because once you go past it, you pass the point of no return. Why? Because ain't no coming back. Ain't no coming back. Clarifying this 3 of Swords, this pain card, we got the 7 of Pentacles. What's this? The Riri card. What's a pinnacle? It's a person, place, or a thing. Something you could taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. What are swords? Thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology. Thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology. Basically, you know. Final smoke on this bottom line, which is more important than anything. You got the 4 of Pentacles. 7, 4, So 4 of Pentacles, it's holding on too tight to something. It's a pinnacle. It's a person, place, or a thing. Holding on too tight to something or being scared to let something go. Ain't you in the Riri energy? Okay, move around from it. The fact that you holding on too tight to anything is a sign you need to let that shit go. The fact that you feel like you can't live without something is just a sign you should just loosen your grip on it. We don't have control over shit but our lives. I've said this shit 2 times. We ain't got no control over shit but our lives. You can't control your kids past the point of control. Once your kids go to school or leave your presence or leave your house, whether they growing up, ran away, or in school somewhere, it's out of your hands, it's out of your control. It was out of your parents' control when you were in the same situation. It's certain shit you can't hold on to. You can't smother your kid. You can't smother your lover. You can't hold on too tight to some shit like it's just yours and that's it. Don't y'all hate that? You meet a chick, you just saying how good she looks or just acknowledging her beauty, and her husband come out on some insecure shit out the blue. He wasn't even with his wife. Whatever the fuck he was doing, shit, you seen her by herself. You figured she was by herself. This nigga want to make his presence known because a man talking to her. Little insecure ass, pussy ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Abusive men. All they doing is just trying to hold on to you or control you. That's why they put their hands on your motherfucking ass. In their head, you ain't listening. Or in their head, they're losing control over you. You ain't got no control over no fucking person. As an adult, we know this. But some adults, like I said, are grown-ass kids. Everybody don't get it. That's true. But we ain't here to show sympathy for motherfuckers who don't get it. It's a lot of bad apples in the world. But we ain't here to show no sympathy to them. Because we got our own lives to focus on. We got our own paths to do. We got ministry, purpose, and things to do for God, for people, before we get in our fields or get in our mind or get in anything for somebody that ain't trying to help themselves. In this spiritual divinity game, God helps those who help themselves. God ain't going to send no help to a person who ain't looking for it. Even if you ain't looking for God, God's still going to make his presence known. Even if you do curse God out. I know people that curse God out all the time. Talking to God like he a human being or some shit. Like he ain't the creator. Like he ain't the reason why we here. Motherfuckers want to talk to him like he a man that don't hear them. Like God's sitting right here and you talking to God and you trying to talk and God ain't acting like he don't hear you. Like, nah, we ain't got that type of rapport with the creator. Getting in tune with God is literally like a plug plugging into a wall. Think of your head as a fucking plug and you're just plugging yourself into the source, which is the wall, the outlet on the wall. That's God. You're the plug plugging into God. That's how easy it is to tap into God. If you think God is a person or something you can talk to the way you talk, if God has something to say, I'm telling you, in our earthly bodies, we couldn't hear what God had to say anyway. We got to die and rematerialize to have that conversation with God the way y'all trying to have a conversation with God on earth. But if you was on path and purpose and about God business, God would have been revealed that too. It's another reason why I say be on purpose. It's another reason why I say fuck with your twin flame demo. Because I'm saying you're going to be the best person you're going to be. You're going to develop powers. You're going to develop all kind of enhancements just being on this journey. Problem is, like I say, a lot of people romanticize this twin flame situation so much with your masculine, you wrote him off. He don't matter. What he does ain't your business. The fuck it ain't. It's divine accountability. You affect your masculine in ways you don't even comprehend, and it's vice versa. Get into this message in your karma masculine. We got the 5 of Cups. This is being in the class by yourself. Could be loneliness. Could be a hermit. You just prefer to want to be alone lately, you know, or this is just like your current situation. You just happen to be alone like a mother. But if you feel lonely, you ain't lonely. You're just in the class by yourself. Like I say, 4 Cups is the world, and you just Ace of Cupping in it. Ace of Cups, self-love, self-respect, self-admiration, self-realization, self-identification, self-awareness, anything self-based. You know, you're just getting more in tune with yourself, being by yourself. You by yourself all the fucking time, you might as well get to know yourself. Why? So when you do not be lonely, so when you do find your mate, find your twin, find your other half, shit, you'll know how to understand them because you understand yourself. You'll know how to love them because you love yourself. You'll know how to guide them because you a guider. You know what I mean? More smoke on this loneliness / hermit feeling. We got the 6 of Pentacles. This is being okay. Like I say, this lonely bit, this whole you got to take care of yourself situation, it's okay. But it's still a 6 of Pentacles. That's 60%. That's not passing. 7 of Pentacles is passing. We had that in the bottom line. Six of Pentacles, this is just homeostasis. You alone and you okay with it. You just broke up with somebody and you cool about it. Somebody left you and you cool about it. This is having a peace, being at peace with the things around you. Like I say, being at peace with your pentacles, so to speak. You know, if you can't get joy from the job you're doing, there ain't nobody issue but you. If you don't get satisfaction from your path and your purpose, that's on you. You know, if just having your family ain't enough, if just having love ain't enough, if you know, that's on you. You directly come into the situation, you got your divine feminine. Usually when your divine feminine is out here, she's on your mind. You know, it ain't her personally on your mind, it's just the stuff that she does that's on your mind. Queen of Wands, she's the queen of action. How does a queen move in a chessboard? Shit, pretty raw. It's tight how the queen moves on the chessboard. And since the masculine can only move in a limited way, you know, who is the divine masculine's mouthpiece most of the time? The feminine. Who does most of the work for the divine masculine here? The feminine does. So like I said, that's why it's good to at least acknowledge your twin flame situation, still love yourself and your twin closer from afar, still include your masculine in this shit when your masculine excused himself from it. Like I said, whether your masculine around or not, it's the icing of the cake. The cake is 80% of this demo. Your masculine really only matter 20% of the time. And vice versa. Your masculine got a whole fucking life. Okay? You coming in this life, you completing him, or you being in the actions that you doing and shit, it's only 20% of the cake here. As long as your master got a cake, that's all that matters. Whether he got your icing on it or not, it's cool. As long as you got a cake, feminine, that's all that matters. Your masculine being the icing on your cake is cool. You need to be so good with your cake, you can eat your cake without the frosting. I call that a brownie. People who don't want to include their masculines in their life, people who, you know what I mean, on that, then you got a brownie. But it's about cakes, though. It's about baking cakes. So clarifying the reason why the feminine's here, you got the King of Pentacles. So not only has your feminine been on your mind a lot, you also been thinking about your divine feminine's karmic mate. And like I say, you got good karmics out here. You know, they have the potential of evolving into a divine themselves. And at least at this point in life, feminine, if you gonna fuck with anybody, I'm pretty sure they're good karmics. At this point. Like if you really a divine, you know what I'm saying? Then you ain't fucking with no fucked up ass karmic. You ain't dealing with no karmic that keep you in ugly ass situations. If you dealing with a karmic, it's a good one. Or at least one that can, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Kick pentacles in the way you need pentacles kicked around here. Handle business that you need handled around this motherfucker. What's a pentacle? It's a person, place, or thing. Something you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. This is just what's going on right now. Masculine, what you give your feminine is stuff far beyond what any man on this earth can give your feminine. It's like The Office when Ryan was I think he was like the VP, vice president of Dunder Mifflin. He took Jen's job. And dang, I forgot where I was going with it. Hold on, let me reboot. It's like The Office, you know what I'm saying? When Ryan was VP, and he didn't know Jim and Pam started dating and shit, so he tried to shoot a shot at Pam. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the office was at all that he's the youngest VP in history. He's wearing nice clothes. He's getting like $200 haircuts and shit. So everybody all on Ryan dick as if, you know, Jim ain't out here working wonders too. So Ryan with the Pam desk, you know what I mean, try to basically use some art type shit to basically shoot a shot with Pam. Pam was interested on like the business art shit that he was trying to kick with her, but once she seen he was trying to get with her, she let him know clear. Oh, I'm with Jim. I thought you knew that. And Jim just sitting there like, hey, it's popping, it's popping, Carmi. And Ryan was embarrassed and walked the fuck off. And Jim was like, you know, I think Kevin Malone made a statement. Man, I bet he can get any girl in this office, or he can get any girl in his office. And Jim was like, not any girl. Like, you the one, masculine, if you ain't realized that. The King of Wands, you're Neo. Who is Neo? The one. The one. Out of all the masculines in your feminine life, you play the most pivotal role. You've shown your feminine the most growth. You've escalated and evolved your feminine into a whole new motherfucking creature. So even if you ain't with your feminine, you should thank your feminine, because like I said, just like you made your feminine the best person she could be, whether that was good, bad, or ugly, vice versa. It's pretty much what your feminine wands is doing with this karmic masculine that kind of got you what? What are you feeling? Queen of Pentacles. Kind of got you looking at her in a karmic way. So it's like you kicking the situation off masculine, personally feeling like your feminine is too good for this karmic, or your feminine is too advanced for this karmic, or maybe getting on some sourpuss shit, thinking like your feminine is a different person since she been with this karmic. But all your feminine doing is just assuming a position. It's like I say in all feminine's karmic situations, when you fuck with a karmic masculine, no feminine, you do become a karmic feminine. Not labeled as that. You are this, but you develop these type of attributes physically. What's Pentacles? Something you could taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. You know what I mean? A person, place, or a thing. You know, whatever this karmic masculine is on, whatever thing he about, you gonna be about that thing too. Whatever your masculine got, which is a pinnacle that, you know, you taking, it's, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of gonna represent you. Or this is like, you about to get engaged to your karmic. You know what I'm saying? Or you about to move forward with your karmic. It's like you stop waiting on your masculine and now you move forward in a whole nother direction. And your masculine see it, because your masculine see everything. They don't just see you in life physically, whether you think they ain't around or not. They spy on your ass. They know what's going on with your ass. They stay in cahoots with you. It's like they spy on you. They know exactly what the fuck you got going on. You know what I mean? They ain't never gonna get off your shit. That's part of their Four of Pentacles here. You know, feminine, you left a permanent imprint on your masculine. Y'all walking around here thinking y'all ain't laid a dent in your masculine. Like you ain't put a scratch of change or evolution or divinity in your masculine. And you just shortchanging yourself thinking that. Your masculine is just as smart as you. Your masculine is just as private as you. Your masculine can lie good as fuck, just like you. Your masculine can keep shit on the low better than you. You know what I'm saying? You and your masculine are the same person. So whatever the fuck you doing with this karmic feminine, for those that are in karmic situations, it's like monkey see, monkey do. That's why I say fuck with your masculine. Even when your masculine ain't fucking with you, choose the demo, because what you do, he do. If you, like myself, I feel like I'm over indebted to this twin flame situation. Like I've given this my whole life, the past 3 going on 4 years. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't did nothing but make me the best person I can be. And in the process, my twin is doing better, at least pinnacle wise, physically, spiritually, as he possibly can. One thing I don't know is his heart and mind currently. But going off what I can see, what do masculines rule? Wands and Pentacles. Going off his Wands and Pentacles, I can see he in a better state than he's ever been. But I can't look inside his heart. I can feel his heart, but I can't look at it. You know, I can counter his decisions or his directions. I can expect his moves, but I can't see what's going on in his brain. Some psychics can. I'm not the one. Even if I could look in your soul or read your mind, I wouldn't choose to do it. I could pull out cards and read everybody that's in my motherfucking life. I don't. I give people privacy. I only use my power when my power is called upon, because in my personal opinion, that's what X-Men do. Speaking of the feminine role, in your karma to your feminine masculine, you got the 8 of Cups. This is divinity. Pay the bell card. It's a 2-part series. First part is keep your divinity up. Keep your integrity up. Be a model citizen. Be the best man you can be. You know what I mean? This is just like a man being very professional. You know? Like people counting on you to step into your old self. People counting on you to deliver what they usually see from you, and it's like they see a whole nother side to you. It ain't like you acting like you another person. It's just, like I say, a person that's in church or a person that got their in-laws or parents over to stay. You on your best fucking behavior. It's like you just got engaged and her parents are coming over and you don't want to, like I said, let the cat out the bag on their ass too soon or let them know what really goes on in this household. Everything gonna be tip-top shape. Shit gonna be clean. Shit gonna be perfect. Y'all gonna have activities. There ain't gonna be too much drinking and smoking going on. You're trying to make the best impression. That's really what the Patty Bell card is all about. You know, it's just you being on your best behavior so you can't be judged or somebody can't be overcritical on you. Or if somebody do choose to, I don't know, pull a hat out, you know what I mean, pull a cat out the bag or been stockpiling ammo against you, that shit won't work at this moment. Flip side to the 8 of Cups is the enterprise part of the Patty Bell card. Patty LaBelle and Patty Pie. Like I say, I'm pretty sure Patty LaBelle is in a way better place in life, like doing her more than she's ever been doing shit for labels. You know, she don't need to sign in no labels. She ain't really got to sing no more. She can do everything but that at this point. There was a time where she didn't have it like that, but she got it like that now, and it came from enterprising. It's like I said in the beginning of the message, man. This is the time. This is a new fucking world. Going into 221, start them LLCs. Start these nonprofits, man. Get these grants, man. Get these community programs going, man. You got food kitchens out here that you can start. You got daycares you can start. After school programs you can start. You can just, you know what I'm saying, start a program where you just taking kids to colleges or taking kids to high school to see what life is like after this so-called hard-ass work that they doing on e-learning in the first, second, and third grade and shit. Could be teaching kids how to stay the fuck away from electronics. Because that's what's fucking this generation up, these young motherfuckers. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's always work to do. Always a program you can start. This would be the moment. Work for your fucking self. You slaving for somebody else, your whole life only gonna take care of the motherfucker that's your employer and their family. They gonna send their kids to college from your ass. You know what I'm saying? They creating a better life because of your ass. They're 1-2%ers because of your ass. You need to do the same shit that they did. And all starting your own business or nonprofit, for-profit, whatever. All doing that shit is just taking risks to help people. You didn't have to. And if you fold, and if you get shut down, and if all this shit bottleneck and crash and burn, it's on you. Even if it's somebody else's fault, it's on you. That's divine accountability. That's what having a business and being of service in a ministry teaches you. Accountability. It's time to enterprise, masculine. And it's also time to be on your best behavior. Them two things, it's going to take you far next year. That's your karma. As far as you directly, in regards to the feminine energy, the card's sitting right next to this Queen of Wands, Divine Feminine right here. We got the Two of Cups. This is in your message, your situation, it's back here now. This is the Lover's card. This is you and the most like-minded person it is. I was talking to a coworker today. She was like, so how did you get into the psychic thing? Man, it was like a 20-minute story. I had to break down everything. I was like, well, I've always been woke and I've always had like an interest in like, you know, tarot and astrology and, you know, numerology and astrophysics and quantum physics. And it's like I got into all that basically, but it wasn't until I met my twin to where it just brought me to a new light. And I told her how like I met my twin and how I traced our signs and synchronicities together to really see who my twin really was, and then me coming to the grips that I'm a feminine energy, and she ain't, you know what I mean? She an older church lady, man. She understood exactly what I meant by me saying I'm a feminine energy. She didn't play the card you trolling ass bitches be playing all the fucking time. I mean, if you really watch me, you would know what the fuck my MO and my script is about, but it's cool. One thing I like about my clients and shit, like y'all always defend me, and I be loving that shit. Motherfuckers will troll the fuck out some shit. I'll be sitting there for 5 minutes trying to figure out some slick ass shit to say. Like that's why I hate motherfuckers who speak in codes. If you speak directly, shitting on me through comments, I can get, you know what I mean? I got a smart mouth too. I can hit you with some shit quicker if I knew what the fuck you was talking about. Like I know what you're talking about, but I ain't finna like confirm what you think and shit. Like I hate people that speak in codes. Speaking in codes, to me, that's a red flag. I don't beat around bushes. I'll tell you directly what the fuck it is and what the fuck it ain't. So if you're gonna question me, my purpose, sexuality, or some shit, be frank, please, so I can answer your question. It's shit you should already know, but you know, I don't mind spelling it out for y'all. But nah, y'all always come through. Hey, look, this is what it is with your slow ass. And then I'll just, like I say, I don't comment that much on my comments no more, and I don't really heart shit because, like I say, you got trolls out here who thirsty for a heart. Thirsty for likes and shit, thirsty for feedback. Like, get the fuck up out of here. Like, y'all really fucked it up for the people I could be commenting on. There's a lot of comments I want to like and love and comment on, but it's like, you know, I choose my words carefully. You know what I'm saying? And it be the same motherfuckers talking and shit. But I'm saying all that shit to say this, man. I am what I am. And I wouldn't be this way if it wasn't meant for me to be this way. God created me. And since I'm a divine, God created me with a divine counterpart who's the same as I am. Through and through. My masculine is me through and through, and I'm him through and through. You are your masculine through and through, feminine, and your feminine and masculine, you your feminine through and through. Y'all the same person. Like attracts like. Even your feminine's karmic. She's like, I mean, not she. He can be a she can be he, you know how we rock it. Yo, feminine's karmic is like-minded to your feminine too. Just like you and your feminine kind of like-minded, your feminine and his karmic is like-minded. Like attracts like. It's the type of karmic your feminine has. You looking at this karmic is like your feminine trying to find another version of you. Fuck no. It's just like attracts like. You liked her. You was attracted to her. You can be a she can be a he, you know how we like rocking. Shit, the karmic is just feeling the same sauce you was feeling. Your karmic is just appreciating the same beauty you was appreciating at one point. Your karmic is just fucking with the same frequency or got attracted or magnetized by the same frequency you got in tune with. You just starting to understand that this tune, this frequency is really an original song that you and your twin flame wrote. And you looking at other people who fuck with your feminine as like I say, a person who's still in the song, or a person who just made a song that sounds just like the song that y'all got going on now. It's the same way, buddy. Like I say, it's all about actions. Something other than if you don't appreciate your feminine, you best believe somebody else is gonna do it. But it shouldn't take somebody else to appreciate what you have for you to appreciate what you have. And on that, and for feminists who ain't even got no karmic masculine, just your masculine thinking this shit is helping him. Just your masculine feeling like it's somebody out there or under the impression it's another person you doing this with, it's still, he's learning the same lesson, whether you with a karmic or not. It ain't about the fact that you with a karmic or not. It's the fact that your masculine gets it, because in this journey, we all eventually get it. You get it, your masculine get it. But I told you, when your masculine starts understanding shit, when your masculine get to ascending, he gonna get past you in some areas. Your masculine accelerates when he go up. You go up at a consistent speed. When your masculine go up, it's like, he takes off. Now, the karma to the masculine himself, he got the 9 of Cups. This was in the last message of the divine masculine situation. We got it in this karmic demo. This is dreams come true, wishes granted, or a miracle. And it's a cup. What are cups? Feelings and emotions. What are feelings and emotions? Just indicators on where you're mentally going in life. Masculine in your karma and wishes granted, dreams come true, and miracles been popping up in your karma, I would say, for the past 3 weeks. Just want to throw that out there. So clarifying this dream come true, this wish is granted. We got awareness. If you unaware on something, how do you get hit? Awareness. If you don't know how to do some shit, how do you get hit? Learning how to do it. Everybody was scared in their driver's test until we became skilled ass drivers. Everybody was scared of that first time we got our first job. But like I say, you learn by doing. What is awareness? It's an action, a behavior. It's some shit you doing. There's some shit you done, not some shit you finna do because you ain't did it yet. You ain't finna get aware, you get aware. It's like these kids I be mentoring. It's like I'll press the question on their little e-learning thing and they'll be like, repeat after me. And it's like they don't even hear the question. They'll just say what they're saying, thinking that's the how you answer the question. It's like, no, understand the question. You know, I gotta stop and play it. Stop. No. Stop repeating what they said. Just let the question come out so you can understand the question so you can figure it out. What you doing is just like, you know how kids are when they trying, but they really ain't trying. They just doing the first thing they can do to get you off their case, but hopefully y'all don't step off their case. Like I say, I'm set me as a tutor and a mentor, like I'm on these kids, man, because like I say, I just felt like I gotta be on their ass. Cause like I say, I'm just seeing a real big generation of kids 0 to about 7, man, who are like gone. They lost, man. YouTube won, TV won, computers won, technology won, bro. They dumbing in a box of rocks, Joe. And like I say, we live in a fucking quarantine and shit now. So it's essential for parents to be out here working to even provide a home and a lane for these kids. But like I say, I'm seeing how these teachers treat their e-learning job with these kids. These teachers ain't in it. No, I ain't saying all of them, but majority of these teachers is getting by just like majority of these parents. So that's why you need to have an after school program or create one or do mentoring and tutoring for kids to be that link that's gonna help. If they can't get their assignments done at home because like I say, mom really ain't home because she out working trying to provide, and then the school ain't trying to help their ass, that third party. Going back to the overall energy, 3 of Cups, like I say, maybe you need to create the third party to help, to be that missing link. You know what I'm saying? That's what food programs are for. To feed kids, man. Some kids that can't even afford free lunch. How they gonna eat? You are the person. You're the missing link that's gonna feed these kids for them to even have the nourishment to get through school whenever the fuck they opening it back up. Saying all that shit to say this. You learn by doing, and it's all about actions at the end of the day. So whatever this dream come true or this wish granted or this miracle that you want, you're going to get very aware of how to get to this dream come true or how to attain this miracle or how to make this wish granted. Whatever the fuck it is, it's going to take some work. God blesses those who bless themselves. God blesses those who blesses others. God blesses those who are all about God's blessings. You personally, in regards to self-mastering, you got the 9 of Pentacles. Your life is lined up. All you waiting for is the 10 of Pentacles to happen. 9 of Pentacles, that's a 90%. That's an A. It's a good position. 8 of Pentacles, that's having a life. That's an 8. It's 80%. Having a life is good. It's a B. I told you, Riri, 7 of Pentacles, which is the bottom line, that's just passing. What's the Riri card? That's rearranging things, reversing, relocating, removing something, reversing from a situation, rehashing, replaying, reevaluating some shit. Like, you got to reread. It's pulling a couple plays to make sure you can get your life on track. 8 of Pentacles is having your life on track. 9 of Pentacles is having a life and more. One thing about having a life and more, you can take this pentacle and make something of it. Like I said, when you start a business, whether it's nonprofit, whether it's for profit or whatever, all you doing is taking one of your pentacles, your money, your time, your resources, your energy, and investing in yourself to create jobs in the community, to feed children in the community, to guide children in the community, to create a better environment or a better community within the community and shit like that. Like, this is all on you. You know what I'm saying? And since you learn by doing, by investing in yourself, God gonna invest in you. Like I say, it's like paying tithes and offerings. You got $90. You know what I'm saying? And you take $10 and give it to God. That's an investment. You know what I mean? All you doing is just showing God that you all in. All you doing is showing God that it ain't about the money. You take money to make money anyway. I'm just Try to be a blessing or sow a seed to your ministry, Father God, so you can sow a seed to mine. Or I can have my own ministry for you to sow a seed into, Father. You know, what is you and God anyway? That's a personal relationship. What is you and your twin flame anyway? That's y'all personal situation. I'm a probably only motherfucker out here broadcasting everything that I'm doing and shit, but I do it to make sense of this shit because this shit can be very confusing, very frustrating, and motherfuckers can get very lost on this journey. And that's why I made it my ministry to help y'all with this because this shit ain't easy. But just like the Bible, basic instructions before leaving Earth, this shit is basic and it ain't complex. Final row. In your karma going to the future masculine, you got Ascension, Ace of Swords. This is just going up. This is the North Star. All the Ace of Swords is the North Star. That's true north. Up. You know what I mean? We know what direction freedom is. We know what direction wealth is. We know what direction security is. We know what direction the help is. We know what direction everything is. You know what I'm saying? Everything goes up. You know, we grow up. Like our height go up when we grow from babies and shit. Our minds develop. Our brilliance, our smarts, our intellect goes up. You know what I mean? Like everything should be going up. When you fucking with God, everything gets better. Not some things get better. Let me say that shit 2 times. When you fucking with God, everything get better. Not some things get better. God ain't just gonna hook up one area of your life. God gonna hook up all areas of your life. You go to the people in the world to hook up one area of your life or make a certain thing happen in your motherfucking life. But when you fucking with God, everything changes. Everything changes. You just going up. You know what direction you need to go. You just need to stay on that path. We talked about the whole staying on path situation with the 3 of Wands in the bottom line in the beginning of the message. Final card of his message. We got 5 of Wands. This is outside conflict. The world is full of them. What's an outside conflict? That shit that don't involve you, that you can make about you if you want to. Like I was having a conversation with my, older church, loving coworker. I'm like, man, if people really just found a purpose and did it, the world would be a lot better. But what's happening is, like I said, motherfuckers who giving up in life, who feel like God is too complex to reach, who feel like this twin flame situation is too complex, to try to figure out. You know what I mean? These weak motherfuckers, they created a club to where it's cool to be weak. It ain't cool to be weak. It's cool to be strong. If your grown ass is giving up and being weak in the world, then what the fuck gonna happen to the future generations that you supposed to be guiding here, that you supposed to be blessing here, that you supposed to be doing your part for? It's another reason why the world's so fucked up, because a lot of motherfuckers gave up. They ain't really giving up. I mean, you got the powers that be cutting heads, all snakes around this motherfucker. But like I said, at the end of the day, half the shit that go on in the world don't involve you. That go for worldly agendas. That go for what's popping now. Like, I still don't understand why motherfuckers are still iPhone crazy. The average motherfucker I know with an iPhone, that bitch ain't even in service. They just calling other iPhone users. But since it's an iPhone, it's cool. Your phone ain't on. You can talk with it and use it, but I'm a clown for having a workable Cricket Android. Oh, damn, you still got an Android? Nigga, you still ain't got no house. You still ain't got no car. You still ain't got no job, but you got an iPhone. It's like you having a whole room full of Jordans, but no bed frame on your bed. You got your bed on the fucking floor with your shoes. You can afford all these Jordans, $200 pair of shoes, but you can't afford no $25 bed freaking frame to get you off the floor. Like, the world is full of motherfuckers who got their priorities fucked up. Don't become one of them, or don't allow their bullshit to affect you. It's a outside conflict if it is. Shit that don't involve you, but you can make about yourself if you want to. It's also traps in the world. Meant for you to fall in. Meant for you to have a certain emotion to. Meant for you to put your mind to. Let's talk about the mind. Look at all this coronavirus scare and all this bullshit. Oh, it's going to be this many people dying and all that bullshit. It's just to get in your head. Don't get distracted by it. This whole political shit. You know what I'm saying? Got motherfuckers and their feelings about politics. Got these white dumb motherfuckers marching down the street still thinking Trump finna be motherfucking president out here. Like I say, KKK can still march down the street. Ain't shit gonna happen to them. If I took my black militant ass and got 10,000 people to walk behind me, they would shoot me in my motherfucking brain before I reach any destination I'm trying to get to. You know what I mean? Like, think about that shit. Why the fuck they still let the Klan walk around here? Knowing the Klan been hanging and lynching niggas since day one. It was people who was in the Klan that did that shit to Emmett Till. Motherfuckers in the Klan that threw a brick at motherfucking Martin Luther King head while he marching and shit. That threw a bomb on his motherfucking porch. Blew his shit up. Like, they allowed, and like I said, to me, the Klan is the cops now. And look how the cops run it. They allow them motherfuckers to do all this shit. You can, like I say, kill a nigga, get no jail time. You kill a dog, and you'll serve time over a dog than you would for killing a nigga. That's facts here. Okay? But even me talking about the cops, even me talking about the Klan, even me talking about politics, even me talking about this bullshit that don't matter, it's all outside conflicts. It's just your job to know what matter and what don't. And how do you know? By doing. That's the message that I got. Hope I can be of good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Please stay tuned for the Divine Feminist Karmic situation coming up next. Stay tuned because I got Twin Flames in Union, Reunion, and Recognition, and Twin Flames in Separation dropping tomorrow or maybe tonight. Stay tuned though. Deuces.